Last time on She Rules the Waves, me, my parents and my 2 sons head out into the archipelago to start cruising for real. We find out that our mast is actually below 18 meters. We spend time at Ytterön before we hide from thunder in the small harbor of Torhamn and enjoy an old Swedish delicacy. But now, let's move on. Hi, my name is Linus Jackson and I'm a sailor, musician and father of 2. I bought my boat Sedna in Italy and have spent the last 2 seasons sailing her to her new home in the south of Sweden. It's been an incredible journey, but now it's time to roll up the sleeves and get her ready for the adventures to come. Good morning, people. It's Monday morning and the sky is still gray, but there's no rain anymore. The thunder is gone and there are some blue patches in the sky. You can actually even see the sun over there a little bit. So it's going to be a beautiful day, hopefully, in a few hours. But before that, I decided to go for a run. This place, Torhamn, it is located on kind of on the west side of a headland, and you can actually run a few kilometers over to the east side of the headland. So I'm gonna do that, and on my way back I'm gonna stop at this ICA store to do some shopping. That's on my way back. Now let's go. This is Sundhamn, and it looks like this entire pier is the guest harbor, and also those in there, which you can actually pre-book through DocSpot. I'll check that out. This is unfortunately the wrong way for us. We're going back west, but for another year, that's really good to know. This looks really great. In this house, as in many other in this part of the country, they root for Mjällby, Hammarby, just past them in the series. So thanks to us. Too bad for them. Groceries done. Now let's walk back and enjoy this quaint little town. At least the gate is closed. That means kind of Christian's town. As you know, there was a Constantinople once. And the Danish kings used to really enjoy naming towns after themselves. At least we're on the right track. Harbor. Alright, fun fact. Well, maybe not really fun, but still. These road signs, it's very typical for Sweden to have the yellow in the back. Most countries have white, and there's a few more. I don't know exactly which ones. I think maybe Finland. I will put that on the screen. Otherwise, most countries have white background. I know there were a bunch of scientists a long time ago that decided that yellow is better as a background for black. Makes it more visible. Don't know if that's true, but it seems to work out. These guys even have a zip line attached to their house. That's pretty cool. And we're back into the harbor. And just before the entrance, we have some really good advice. Don't do that. back. So I'm gonna go take a shower and then we'll prepare to go somewhere and enjoy the calmness of the archipelago. Showered, fresh and clean, and the sun is out again. All right, we're ready to leave, and we're gonna try some kind of spring situation here in the back to make the boat swing out like that without hitting those boats. That's the plan. Goodbye, Torhamn. The non-existing winds made us go by engine all the way to another favorite, Ornö. Okay, so there's a cable ferry over there. I'm sure I've showed you that before. But anytime we go through this sound, we have to make sure that the cable ferry is not about to start. And now it is, because you see there's lights blinking. That means they're starting. The flashing lights there. They're pretty obvious, actually. There it is. Blinking like crazy. As soon as they stop blink, we're gonna drive. Now it's not blinking anymore, then we'll drive. And we're over. We tried to tie up in one spot, but because of the wind direction, we had to abort and choose another one. Here, we once made landfall with Alva. That worked, although me almost killed herself falling off the bowsprit. I think we could probably be here, and even this little rock out here. As long as we stay clear from that one. Going like this, that would probably be perfect. Yes, but not in these winds. About 40 years ago or so, I used to play here with my siblings and a bunch of German kids that we met on another boat. All right, let's do this. It's about 20 degrees, so I shouldn't die. All right, let's do it. Lovely. Yeah. Oh, I did not hit bottom. So that's good. Whew. And here are some classic archipelago food. Summer food, herring, potatoes and stuff. And here are the old couple who is today, it's the 57th anniversary of their wedding today. There we are, everybody. Yo. Cheers. To the happy couple.
Underbar. Kling plong.
Kling plong, kling plong. And then, as the day turned to evening, turned to a starry night, we watched Mondo Duplantis go for the Olympic gold and world record.
Lazie. Så nice.
World record and Olympic gold! Woohoo!
Oj.
Just a magical starry night. Glassy sea. Don't think you can see it, but maybe I could put in a time lapse here. Milky Way is just insane. And Sweden got an Olympic gold medal and a world record today, so that's not too shabby. So good night. Good morning, everybody. It is a lovely morning and it's warm. The water is warm. Went for a morning swim. We're about to leave Ornö and head out towards the sea. See if we can get some Jenniker sailing maybe today. Cross our fingers. No luck on the Jenniker sailing, unfortunately, but the plan is to head outside the archipelago to get some miles under the keel. And possibly go all the way to Stora Ekön, where we might meet up with my brother and his friend Hans, sailing from the other direction with the long and red sailboat Kajsa. There it is. The old Soviet submarine crash site. There's not much wind, but nevertheless. Pancakes while sailing, not too shabby. After we were tied up safely to the pier, me and the boys took the dinghy for a run to see if we could spot Kajsa at the horizon. We could, but so far away that we aborted the mission. We are now in Stora Ekön, where we was a couple of weeks before. We're waiting for the red spear of a boat called Kajsa to show up on the horizon. My brother and his friend Hans is sailing with that. But for now, I'm trying to start a barbecue so we can eat something tonight. It's really beautiful here. Last time we were here, we were pretty much alone, but today, for some reason, even though people started work again, it's actually a lot of people. There they are. With the buddy boat crew in place and our stomachs full of delicious food, we spent the evening around the fireplace, making s'mores and planning tomorrow's sailing. Next week you'll find out where we end up, but for now, let's enjoy the beautiful sunset and give thanks that you all remember to give the video a like. Tell us how jealous you are in the comment section, and consider joining our adventure as part of our Patreon crew. That is the best way to make sure that we'll keep making these videos. And a free way to show us love is to click the subscribe button and the bell. So until next time, take care.